Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nemo, and if you're new to this channel, I usually post videos about Egyptian Arabic once or twice a week. And at the moment, everything is almost at the beginner level. My last video was kind of advanced, at least the second half of it. And I have to, I think, add some more advanced things for more people to reach a wider audience, because I've received some comments saying that everything is too easy. Perhaps there are more advanced speakers than I think. So, Assalamu alaikum. ازيك يا معلم. Alaikum assalam. Subhan khair. Nice to see you again, because I always see you posting comments and stuff. Thank you for the support. If you have any questions, let me know right now. So today is the second part of revisiting all of my videos. The first part, I went over some of my old videos in case someone had any questions, something was misunderstood, something was kind of confusing. You know, it's sort of like a revision type thing. So, and I also received many questions in the comment section. Sometimes the questions are too big, so I think answering them live would be better than typing those answers, so that you can also hear the pronunciation of the words and all that. So right in front of me here, I have the list of videos that I made. By the way, on my channel, I made a total of like 60 videos for Egyptian Arabic, I think. So I've made many videos, and when I watch when I watch my old videos, I feel like taking them down and maybe remaking them, but I don't know because they don't look good as good. Please elaborate the word bita'. Yeah, well, the word bita', it basically means thing. Okay, so for example, if you want to say the name of something and you don't really know the name, so you would say this thing, right? So you would say il bita' da, this thing, il bita' da. So this is the word bita', it just means thing. And it's also used as the second way of describing the possessive. I made a video about the first way, which is adding an ending. Like, for example, this is hand, eid. And if I want to say my hand, I would say ed. So we added e at the end. This is the first way. But the second way is to say el-eid beta'ti. So you added the e to the word beta' and it became possessive, which means my hand also. So those are two different ways. You can use either, it's up to you. But in some cases, you have to use one or the other. I don't really have a bunch of examples in my head, but a word that comes to mind right now is the word for bridge, which is kobri. The word already has e at the end. So if you want to say, for some crazy reason, this is my bridge, you can say el kobri bita'i, but there is no way to say kobri. It's too difficult. I don't know, even I can't say it. So el kobri bita'i. And since Kubri is masculine, you would say bita'i. If Kubri was feminine, like the word gazma, you would say bita'ti. So the ending depends on the gender of the object that you are describing or that you own. Okay, so thanks to clear the doubts. Does it also mean belongs to? Yes. But don't forget the endings. The word bita', as I just said, you have to give the endings. For example, if I want to say, is this your car? I would say, هي العربية دي, this car. دي بتاعتك, yours, your car. So I added k at the end, bita'. I added tech. I added t because car is feminine, and then k because for you. So bita tech. Tech. All right. If the car was masculine, I would just say bita'ak. There is uh, no suffix for the masculine. Yeah, it's so difficult when it's live. Okay, so the first video I think in front of me today is Egyptian Arabic genders. And yeah, this is a very big topic that I'm gonna go over in like a couple of minutes. What you need to know about genders is that the whole language depends on the gender. Okay, so what does that mean? It means the person speaking, you. If you're a female, the way you speak is different than a male. If you're speaking to a female, it's different than speaking to a male, and so on. So this is a gender-based language, and you should always take that into consideration. In Arabic, there is no it. Okay, it's either feminine or masculine. How can you easily know if the word is feminine or masculine? Feminine words always end with ta marbuta. What is ta marbuta? It's a circle that has two dots over. Wow, great explanation. Now, more good on beta. More GUD. What is a GUD? On beta. If saying to female. Di betatiki. Ah, no. It's not betatiki. I said the word beta. After beta, we have two endings. Okay, two. The first one depends on the gender of the object that you're talking about, and the second one depends on the person. Okay, so the first one is either male or female, the object, right? So if it's female, we say t. Okay, if it's male, we say nothing. So there is no suffix for a male object. The second suffix, which is at the very end, it depends on the person you're speaking to. So if you're speaking to a guy, you say you male. So we say So beta tek. This means the feminine thing that belongs to the male you. Is that too hard? Is there an easier way to say it? Let's say, for example, you are speaking to me, okay? I'm a guy. And you want to say your channel, okay? Your channel is good or bad or whatever you think it is. So you would say channel means kana, kana. And this is a feminine word. So you want to say your channel is good, for example, please. So il kana bita tek t because it's feminine and ek because I am masculine. So القناة بتاعتك حلوة. Your channel is good. I can even write it down for you. By the way, in Egyptian Arabic we say il. In standard Arabic they say al. There is no they. In standard Arabic it's al. But in Egyptian it's il. It's sounds more like an e. Il. So القناة بتاعتك حلوة. And حلوة is the feminine word كويس, because adjectives also depend on the thing you're describing, because قناة is feminine, so the adjective also has to be feminine. If I was describing something masculine, the adjective would be masculine. How can an adjective be masculine? You just remove the h at the end. So this is the example. So if saying to a female, instead of saying ek at the end, bitatek, I would say bitatik. Okay, that's the difference between speaking to a male and a female. Rihab Mahmoud. Assalamu alaikum. I wonder, don't you already speak Arabic? You have an Arabic name. Okay, so I was saying the endings depend on the gender. Egyptian, I was about to say Egyptian Arabic or Arabic in general is a gender-based language. Everything depends on the gender. Okay, who's speaking and who you are speaking to. But it isn't really that difficult because as the person speaking, the difference is only clear when you are speaking about the continuous. When you're speaking about the continuous tense, when something is happening right now, and it has to have a specific form. If it's the form of the simple, which always begins with the normal, like for example, أنا باكل, أنا بشرب. This can mean right now, or it can mean in general. Okay, so if it's the same form for both the continuous and the simple, then you don't need to change anything. Both females and males say the same thing. But if it's a word which is continuous only, and there's another form for the simple, then the feminine word would look different. You, as a female speaking, would sound different. For example, the word for walking is ماشي. There's no b. So, for example, me as a male, I would say أنا, I. There's no am. There is no in Arabic. No is, am, and are. Okay, they only exist in the past and the future. So we have was and were. Yep, yep. And in the future will be. We have those. But am, is, are, they don't exist. Okay, we don't use it. أول مرة أحس أن تعلم الإنجليش أسهل بكتير من تعلم العربي لغير العربي. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. That's a very good point that Rahab mentioned. Arabic is, I think, is a lot more detailed than English, and I've been speaking both my whole life, so I really know Arabic is more difficult, I think. And then say Assalamu alaikum. Okay. I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about genders and stuff. Someone remind me? Genders. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. So, as I was saying, you, the speaker, the person who's speaking, as a male or a female, the continuous is the only place where you speak differently. Okay, so أنا ماشي. This means I am walking. But as a female, I would say أنا ماشية. ماشية. So here's the difference. When we have this form, this form, always ماشي, واكل, راكب. All those words are the continuous, okay? And they are different when you're a female or a male speaking. Hi, Lingua Viva. I don't think that's your name, though. I love your comments. You always have many questions and you make me think, which is good. I love that. So Arabic is a gender-based language. If you understand the gender early, that's a really good thing. And if you know the difference between them, that's a really, really good thing. So I said that knowing whether the word is feminine or masculine depends on the ending. And if there is a circle with 2 dots on top, this means it's feminine. It's that te marbuta. It literally means te, which is the letter, looks like a boat with 2 dots, and marbuta means tied. So it's a te marbuta. So te, and then it was tied with the 2 dots. Okay. So when you have this ending, this means it's feminine, but not always. Some words don't have ta marbuta and they are still feminine. Okay, but some words, like I don't have many examples in my head right now, but I would say the word for war, which is harb, and it's feminine. Okay, it's one of the words. There are many, of course. Keep it up, sir. You're doing a great job. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Then I hurt my leg. Huh? Oh, you want the the translation, how to say that? Yeah, yeah, I know. I have your questions with me. I'm gonna get to that. So back again to the genders. All right. So if you have any questions about the genders, please let me know. So here I received so many questions. Let's try to answer some of them. And you gave me a suggestion saying that you would like a video about body parts. I think body parts in Egyptian are quite similar to MSA. No, they're similar, but the pronunciation is really different. Yeah, they similar to me, I guess. So anyway, how to say I cut my finger. I broke my arm, I hurt my foot, I burned, scalded my knee. Okay, so I cut. The word for cut is yitta, yitta. Okay, so for example, if you have a knife, because there are many, cut is kind of detailed in Arabic. If you have scissors and you're cutting a piece of paper, there's a word for that. If you have a knife and you're like cutting something, there's a word for that. So yeah. So if you cut your hand with a knife, for example, you're cooking something, you can say ana atat, atat, the past, ana atat, subai. Subai, my finger. Suba, suba, subai, my finger. Ana atat, subai. This sentence can mean two things. It can mean that you cut yourself, like just hurt yourself,